we're going to move off to the side of the throat center to gate 16, which is enthusiasm, and the gate of skills, with the voice of I experiment or not. Gate 16 is part of collective logical circuitry, and it links up with splenic gate 48.
I have this gate, it's unconscious, and it just the second something is identified with, I'm immediately enthusiastic about it. I start feeling identified. If it reaches my calling and it calls to me, this gate wants to play. It wants to play I experiment, and it wants to share what it's playing I experiment with it. And once it gets you to see the picture of what it's experimenting with and that it's also playing with, and that it can't help but to do over and over again and sort of stay at it, it leads to the logical expression of my experiments, and the experiment totally gave us something wicked cool that's in harmony with the details, that's in harmony with the opinions, that's in harmony with the joy down below and the solutions. Here is so much the expression of that identified harmony. That's why it's so enthusiastic. It's like, dude, score. What's a game, Chenga, when you're the second to last one to bring the block out, and you brought that out, and the whole system's got like 82 moving little parts you're seeing are all going to fall, but they didn't for you. That's what 16 feels like, when it's like, score, they're all there, look at it. Someone else going to maybe knock it over, but not you. And it's just a really good, excitable, wants to share it feeling with everyone else about the logical thing that you have solutions for.
Yeah, it's like the successful expression of repeated skill development.
Wicked good, yes. The successful expression of, yes, repeated skilled development, big time. And that development is like a step-by-step focused, concentrated process. That would be its format. This is an interesting point to point out. More we excited, more we talk about them just generally, but that the format of the 9 and the 52 speak through all of this stuff on the logical side of the collective. So 16 is focused and concentrated on that, and it wants to be. Yeah. It wants to bring everyone along. It wants to sing, hey, I'm a pepper, you're a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? And bring everyone along.
Yeah, you can look up different celebrities if you look up celebrity charts, and how many really talented like singers and actors and actresses have the 48-16. Like Britney Spears has the 48-16. Yep. And I mean, she's brilliant. And so like developing and repetition of those skills in gate 48, and you're going to go over it and over it and over it with gate 48 to develop that depth of skills and knowledge. And then that 16 that's enthusiastically going to express those skills out into the collective.
Yeah, absolutely. It's worth mentioning. It's got to hang up if it's a gate 16 and a defined center, especially, and there's no gate 48 to connect to it. It gets the not self hang up of I need more depth. When I've only realized its breadth of experimentation through the identification. How did you say it before? Do you remember? Strategic girl?
The successful expression of repeated skilled development.
I'm so jealous of that. And you know exactly what I'm talking about, right?
That I could
jot that one down.
I said.
We'll jot that one down, because that's about as good as it gets.
Thanks.
It's wicked good. What Moni's doing, what she just did, is what we do when we synthesize a chart. And that's what the experience and the repetition does to bring you to this place. So when we start teaching and reading for you, you'll see how cool that really is. That's a really quality one. That's like it belongs in a textbook.
Thanks.
Don't you think? Does it feel that way to you?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great coming up with clever ways to describe gates and keynotes and putting them all together. Like, yeah, I feel good.
World class. Store that one in your ego for the next couple of weeks and walk around with it, Moni.
I will. I wrote it down and everything.